Okay, let's see if I'm live. I would hope so. Am I live? I am live. Yes, that's good. So yeah, we are here for AFL tips. Here is me and Aston Martin. I'm pretty sure this car's faster than the F1 car. So straight after this, I'm also streaming my Champions League and Europa League predictions. The first one I forgot to record anyway, but I've been planning to live stream those prediction videos anyway, along with my tips, because it's just easier. It saves me editing time, and it's the same video, so I just feel like streaming's probably better, and it's better for interaction with you guys as well if you are available to chat live. So I'm just gonna do a 2-in-1 Champions League, Europa League. There'll be a video after this, but we'll get to that. So let me actually. Let me just double check that I'm logged in. Don't want to be showing off my password if it logs me out. Okay, I'm good. I am good. Right, let me just have the chat up just in case. Hello, I am me. Your name is I am me in the chat. I know you can't see the chat on the stream, but I can see the chat, and I'm pretty sure when you rewatch it after the stream's over, you'll see the chat on the side. This is a difficult round for tipping. Yeah, I think last round was as well, to be fair. At least from my perspective, because there were quite a few unpredictable games. I got 5, West Coast beating Collingwood at Marvel. Collingwood aren't exactly that great at the moment, but, they're still 8th, They're a bit higher than that before the loss, but, they weren't doing that badly. West Coast looked atrocious with no wins. So that's definitely a surprise, for sure. Richmond beating the Bulldogs. Richmond, obviously, they're capable of winning a game, but against a very good Bulldogs team, that is not something I expected. This was just my team being atrocious. Saints are very good, though. I did predict, like, my Port Adelaide Premiership winner prediction has not gone well, as you can see. But I also said the Saints will make a prelim. Do you believe me now? I don't know. But I did say the Saints in the prelim. So, so far, they're doing okay. Obviously, it's only 4 rounds. A lot can change. But so far, they're proving a lot of people wrong. I'm just saying. I had them fairly high up. I think I had them like 7th or 6th in the ladder predictions. And then Gold Coast beating Carlton. That's a big surprise as well. By 30 points too. That's crazy. I'll be honest, I didn't watch most of these games. I watched like a couple. But I will react to a couple games that were requested. It was requested Collingwood West Coast and the 4-point game between the Dons and the Crows. I will react to those at some point this week. Not live though, just in case of copyright. I don't get copyright strikes for this reactions, but I do get claimed. And they claim it after the video is uploaded. So just in case, I'd rather not live stream it. I like to play it safe with YouTube sometimes, especially with reaction videos. I got Essendon correct early just. I got Freo correct to beat the Giants. And obviously I got Sydney correct to beat North Melbourne. Although North Melbourne were closer than I thought they'd be. 11 points. And then Brisbane only losing by 10 to Geelong. I got my tip right, but Brisbane made a game of it, so that's good. I feel like they're one of the teams where their away form in certain grounds could be better. And yes, they still lost, but losing early by 10 at GMHBA, it's not too bad. And I got Melbourne correct, because obviously they're the Premiers. They've started strongly. They've won every game. Port have lost every game. How can I pick Port? I don't know what's happened to Port, by the way. Remember, I think it was Sydney 2017. They lost the first 5 or 6 games, and then they made the finals. Yeah, Port have to do something like that because they got to go on a big win streak at some point. Because what's happening now for them? Not too great. Not too great. But I'm happy to see Freo doing well. Happy to see Brisbane doing well. Happy to see the D's doing well. Happy to see the Saints doing well. So good for them. Good for them. Basically, every team I like, apart from my team, Hawthorn and the Crows. I like the Dogs as well, to be fair. I like the Dogs as well. But like, if I was to like rank favourite teams, like my team, Hawthorn, and then it'll be a mix of like Freo, Melbourne, Brisbane, probably Adelaide as well. So, and then followed by Saints, maybe the Dogs. So, you know, most of those teams are doing okay, but some of them not so great. Anyway, in the comp, you've made some AFL draft what if videos. Okay, Liam Adams, so he's in the chat. Click on this. It's on your channel, right? I assume. Click on the name, and I'm sure you'll find those videos. I thought it said rank 5 for a second. I was just like, wait, what? No, rank 81. It's not that good, Davidoff. So far, as it stands, Loviza, is that your name? I don't think they're in the chat, but Loviza Melvin, 27 tips. As it stands, they will win the gift card. Remember, this closes after round 6. Anyone who joins after round 6 will not be eligible, because otherwise you could have a top player who randomly joins round 23 and they take the prize. Really not fair, is it? Even if it's like round 15. So after round 6, anyone who's joined, you are entered into the competition. Apart from me, I can't win anyway, but if I won, it would go to second place anyway. So there will be a winner. But I'm not going to win, clearly. Yeah, a few 226s, a lot of 24s. There's a lot of 24s here, and I am on 20, so... Oh god, I'm not even on the first page. There we go. Obviously, I mean, I did see 81st. Goonzilla. I like your name, Harry. Okay, well, no, I mean, let's just see how many are in here. Liam is ranked 31. 131 is the total. Okay, I think I know who Benjamin is. He's one of my subscribers, Benjamin A. Yeah, not a great start for him. Not gonna go looking at whose name I recognise now. I reckon I just saw Daniel. Yeah, and I know he comments. I see Nathan. I don't know if it's the same Nathan in my comments, but it might be him. He's doing quite badly if it is him. Adam, you're 31st. Oh, Lee. Sorry. Yeah, I said your second name, not your first name. Liam's right there. 31st. Okay. Enough of that. Let's actually start tipping, because that's what we are really here for. Well, at least that's what I'm here for. The Lions at the Gabba. They should beat Collingwood. But I'm mainly doing this because Collingwood are quite poor at the moment. They have won a couple games though, so they're doing better than I thought they would. But they're not as good as they were, right? So they should lose, but they have a good record at the Gabba, don't they? Maybe not a good record. If it's not a good record, they at least have a few wins there. It was only like a couple of years ago when they scored like 50 points in the first quarter or first half, was it? Something ridiculous like that. They're not that bad at the Gabba. But this year, Brisbane should beat them. I'm going to go 23 points. Sorry, I keep pressing save. That's my bad. North Melbourne v Western Bulldogs. I predict to be Western Bulldogs win. Surely the Bulldogs won't lose this one. Surely. West Coast, I think, will lose to the Sydney Swans. They did beat Collingwood, which surprised me, but surely they're not beating the Swans. The Swans are a solid team, and they should have the quality to go to Optus and win. This year, anyway. Maybe not last year, but this year, Swans should win that game. St Kilda, I think, will beat Gold Coast. Yes, they surprised me, and I'm sure other people, by beating Carlton, but I don't think they beat St Kilda. I think that's a step too far. Maybe if it was at home for Gold Coast, maybe, but at Marvel Stadium, nah, not for me. Right. Am I missing something? I know Richmond are a better team, but I definitely think that the Adelaide Crows can beat the Richmond Tigers here. Am I mad? I'm fairly confident as well that Adelaide can do it. I might be mad. But I haven't had to think about that too long. Richmond are a better team. Don't get me wrong. They are a better team even now. Adelaide obviously have been awful for the most part in recent years. They've been going downhill since that grand final loss to the Tigers, of course. Last year was an improvement. They got some big wins. That's why I think they could build from last year and get some more big wins. I think they can beat the Tigers. Am I crazy? Probably not. I probably am, actually, but I'm still going for it, alright? I'm still going for it. Okay. Melbourne will beat the Giants. At the moment, until they lose, I'm not going to tip against them. I mean, I tipped against them at the start, but that was partly because I thought the Dogs might do them in a revenge game, sort of, in round 1. Didn't happen. What was round 2 as well? Round 2 I predicted them to lose, I think. I'm trying to remember my reason, depending on who they played. No, I got that right. Okay, never mind. What did I say for round 3? I'm pretty sure I had them losing another game. Or not. Oh. Okay, never mind. It was just round 1 then. But still, I wasn't underestimating them when I tipped against them in round 1. I just thought the Dogs would beat them. I was wrong. But at the moment, they're strong. They've started strong. They are the premiers for a reason. They won it convincingly as well. That prelim and that grand final, they really ploughed their way through at the end. Well, Geelong was more of a most of the game, but the grand final was the last quarter. They ruined the Dogs. But I think they'll continue to have a strong season, and I think they'll go at the very least top 4. maybe even another minor premiership. But yeah, they'll be going strong, and I think they'll beat the Giants for sure. The Carlton Blues, I think, will recover from their Gold Coast defeat, and they will beat Port Adelaide. I have no faith in Port at the moment, even though I had them winning the premiership. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do because they're losing constantly. How can I look at them and think, yes, Gauntlet is this round. Yes. No, it is. Wait, what? Yes, it is. Yes. Gauntlet is this round. Yes, round 5. Yes. Thank you for reminding me. Right. Essendon Fremantle. I reckon Freo could do it, you know. What's their record like at Marvel? I need to research these things more before I do these videos. Not like a full research, but like a quick 15-minute, 10-minute research of clubs' records at grounds before they play at that ground. It will be interesting to see. I mean, Freo, I'd say they're better home than away, but they're just unpredictable, aren't they? They just win and lose wherever. You don't expect half their results. It just happens. They're just a team that happens. Never consistent enough, but you know, they can provide some great entertainment. The Dons, I guess, also kind of similar at the moment. Not consistent enough. It's only been 4 rounds, I know, but they have just won just the once. I'm tempted to go Freo. I don't know why. This one, I mean, I think I've tipped my team all 4 rounds. It's gone well half the time. I don't think it's going well here. But it is Geelong. Like, Hawthorn Geelong is obviously a rivalry. I'm not saying plainly because it's a rivalry we could win. I'm saying, like, rivalries tend to bring the best out of certain teams and players. And I think it brings a lot out of both Hawthorn and Geelong. And we've definitely beaten them in games where we were a lot weaker than they were. So in recent years as well. So it can happen, but I don't believe it. I'm tempted to take a risk here. I know I took one already with Adelaide, but I was kind of confident with that risk. This one, I'm on the edge. I feel like the Dons will be... I mean, they are favourites. Not by much, it seems. I mean, I assume so. I'm not really a betting man, but in England, the betting odds are fractions. It's like 2 to 1 or 1 to 2. Slashes slash fractions. So this is a bit different to what I'm used to. But I'm fairly certain this is close. In England, we do 2 to 1 odds, 4 to 1 odds. It's a bit different to what this is. While I think about this, I Am Me says Lions, Dogs, Eagles, Saints, Crows, Giants, Port, Freo and Hawks. Hyper says Brisbane, Bulldogs, Swans, Saints, Tigers, D's, Blues, Freo and Cats. Liam says Bulldogs, Swans, Suns, Tigers, Demons, Blues, Dons and Cats. So, for this game, 2 of you have gone Freo and 1 has gone Dons. I mean, it's technically a majority, but I'm still unsure, but I'm tempted to go Freo. Fremantle won once and lost twice at Marvel in 2021. They beat the Magpies. That's a game I would not expect them to win. That is typical Freo. And lost to Dons. They lost to Dons last year. And the Blues. Okay. I didn't confirm the first game of the round tip. Did I not? Ah, what happened there? That's weird. I went 23 points, right? Yeah, I think I went. I'll stick with 23, even if I didn't do it before. I'm gonna go Frio. Screw it. I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna go Frio. Look, listen. I'm already far behind in the comp. All right, I might as well take a risk, and you never know. It could pay off. But knowing my luck, if I got these two correct, I'd get one of the majorities wrong. I'd get this wrong or that wrong, probably. Something bad would happen. Like North would somehow beat the Dogs, and I'd be like, well, that happened then. What do I do? Gauntlet. Let me do the gauntlet. Right, you got to kind of be strategic with this, because you don't want to go with the best team first. I know you want to get off to a good start, sure. You want to try and go for a team who's like not really the best, but has a winnable game, if that makes sense. Like, I want to use Gold Coast at some point, but I can't use them. I don't think they'll beat the Saints. You see, I was confident in the Crows, but am I confident enough to gauntlet them now? I don't know now. Now I'm not so confident. Definitely not doing it on Frio right now. Port won't win their first game here. Melbourne will win. I feel like Melbourne is the guaranteed round through, but like I feel like I can wait to use Melbourne because they're going to win a lot of games. I feel like I can save Melbourne for last and still be pretty confident. Or I could just do them first, get off to a confident start. Knowing all this, I could tip Melbourne and jinx them, but no, I don't think I will. Could put it on the Lions, but they're a fairly good team. They're not exactly bad, are they? They were second twice in a row, and then they were, what, fifth or fourth? And they'll probably make top four again. North won't do it. Could North cause an upset? I mean, I guess, things... AFL can be very unpredictable sometimes. I feel like round 5 was round... Sorry, yeah, round... Is it round 5? Yeah, no, round 4. I feel like round 4 is unpredictable in a way because of some of the games that happened. Melbourne is not guaranteed. GWS could outcoach them. Okay, possible. You're kind of reminding me of GWS against Collingwood in that prelim. That was insane how they did that. Unfortunately, they lost against Richmond by a lot of points after that, so kind of a waste. Shannon tipped Brisbane, Sydney, Saints, Richmond, D's, Blues, Bulldogs, Essendon and Geelong. Mason tipped Lions, North, Eagles, Saints, Tigers, Demons, Carlton, Essendon and Geelong. So 3 of you tipped Essendon, 2 of you tipped Freo in that game. I went with Freo because I'm a crazy one. What if Carlton start losing now? What if it's smart to tip them to beat Port now, and then they start losing? No, I think they'll get some more wins. But you never know. They lost to Gold Coast. You never know. Gold Coast are not as bad as they were, but still. You see, I'm always doubting myself, right? Because I look at this and I think Brisbane should beat Collingwood, but they have lost to Collingwood at home before recently. Collingwood have won at the Gabba before, but they're also Collingwood. They're not playing that great, but they're still, they've still got 2 wins. It's possible, but they just lost to West Coast, who were atrocious. North. I mean, they're a spoon contender for me. Do I think they'll beat the Bulldogs? No, I do not. Also, the Bulldogs do play at Marvel more often. Not more often than North, but they play it there. They play there more than once a season, just like North do. So it's not like there's a specific advantage. The Dogs should beat North, but am I wasting it on a good team? But you could say they've only won 1 game. At the moment, I'm thinking about them. West Coast, they just beat Collingwood, but surely they won't beat Sydney. Then again, they're at Optus. Sydney should beat West Coast at Optus. Then I think, what if they get tired from travelling? You see, I overthink too much. Why am I thinking about travelling? They could travel on Tuesday. How do I know? They probably won't. Do they? When do they travel? um, see, the Saints should go march again to beat Gold Coast, but Gold Coast I thought would lose to Carlton. What if they beat St Kilda? It's possible. It's possible, but Gold Coast are not at home, so they might not win. So I'm doubting every team at the moment. Adelaide are Adelaide. I think they can beat Richmond, but they're not as good a team. Richmond are better, but can they beat Adelaide away? I'm not 100% sure. Melbourne, I think, should beat the Giants, but I feel like I jinx teams a lot. And the Giants are a good team, but can they win? I don't know. Against Melbourne at the MCG, I don't know. Carlton, they've had a good start, but they've just lost to Gold Coast. Could they lose to Port? I don't know. Could Port get their first win, but they've lost every game? How can I be confident in them? Essendon, they should beat Freo at Marvel, right? They beat Freo at Marvel last year. But nah, I think Freo could do it. But can they? Can they really? Can they really? Hawthorn is my team. I have no faith at the moment. Geelong should beat Hawthorn. Then again, we have beaten them in games that we have been underdogs. So I don't know again. Right, what are you guys saying? Port Adelaide went from prelim to last team to have a win. Yeah, that's crazy, you know. They're the only team to not win a game. Port Adelaide. Imagine I told you about this last year. North. I mean, Gold Coast have won 2. They're 2 wins behind Gold Coast and Collingwood, who were down low. I mean, Gold Coast were a bit higher, but Collingwood were pretty low last year. Gaming with Tommy says Lions by 26, Dogs by 8, Swans by 12, Saints by 5, Crows by 4. There's a few close games. D's by 19, Blues by 34, Dockers by 11. Okay, we got another one for the Dockers. It's pretty even at the moment. I see 3 Dockers, 3 Dons predictions for that game. One of the most mixed games in terms of tips. Cats by 26. Okay. Sammy says Brisbane by 33, Dogs by 22, Swans by 12, Saints by 38, Crows by 7, D's by 21, Blues by 28, Freo by 22, and Hawks by 3. Okay. Seen a couple Hawks predictions. I see, Mason said North, but a lot of you, I think, said the Dogs in that game. Yeah, most of you said the Dogs would win. I think one of you said they wouldn't. Alright, you know what? I'll stick with the Dogs. I'm just thinking about the fact that they've not had a good start. What if they continue to have a bad start? What if they continue to have a bad start? But even if they do, they should beat North Melbourne, right? I'm going to put it on the Dogs. Just, they're a good team that's not doing well, but they can win games. That's my logic. They're a good team that can do better against a team that is weaker. That's my logic there. Because I'm doubting pretty much every team. I am actually most confident in Melbourne. But I don't want to waste the first gauntlet tip on them. I don't want to do that. There's plenty of games where I can pick Melbourne. Right? So I'll stick with that. This is going to go so wrong. You would go with Saints. Well, I have gone with the Western Bulldogs, so we'll see. If you've missed it and you've just arrived, these are, you can see all of them here. There we go. Thing is, because I got a 4K monitor, so it just zooms out a bit more. Although the stream's not in 4K, the stream's in 1080p. But yeah, Lions, margin 23 points. Western Bulldogs was Sydney, St Kilda, Adelaide. I'm actually confident in Adelaide as well. It's not just me taking a risk. I actually think they can do it. Melbourne, Carlton, Freo, and Geelong. Freo is the one I'm most doubtful about, for sure, for sure. But most of the others, I can see happening. So yeah, Rav says Collingwood, Sydney, Saints, Adelaide, GWS, Blues, Essendon, and Geelong. Okay. Saints and Suns is always unpredictable and close. Yeah, they've had a few close games, but this time I think Saints will win it, but it might be close. Collingwood by 8, Bulldogs by 13, Sydney by 29, Saints by 2, Crows by 12. A few of you got Saints winning by only a few points. Giants by 14, Blues by 23, Bombers by 5, Geelong by 27. Sammy says you still don't trust cats. Okay. Need a helping hand from umpires to get over the Lions. You like Hawk style of football? You do think they get over the Cats? We have won some games recently where we've not been the better team. I don't mean on the game. I mean, like, if you look at the two teams side by side, you'd think Geelong are better. And they are. But there have been games where they've had a much stronger squad and we have beaten them. And recently as well. Recently as in, like, last 3 years. So it can happen. I think, was it 2018 when we beat them twice? We had no business beating them even once, let alone twice. All right, well, these are I'm sticking with my tips. All right? I'm sticking. And my gauntlet tip is Western Bulldogs. Okay, so that's me done. I'll be live again in like 5-10 minutes. But it's not AFL. It's Champions League, Europa League. But as for the AFL, this is all. I'm definitely going to stream this video more often now. It's just better. More interaction with you guys live instead of just comments, and it's just more active. So yeah, it's like 2 a.m. here, but I'm always up at 2 a.m. I work until 10 p.m. So I don't like coming home and just sleeping because I feel like I want to do something. But anyway, this is your boy Davidoff. Please like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. I've disappeared. And goodbye.